Hello, my name is Brian, and today I'm going to be presenting my occupational therapy evaluation plan for a client with peripheral nerve palsy. I'm going to briefly review the case, discuss occupational performance deficits, and explain my selection of one standardized assessment and one non-standardized assessment, including the rationale and a live demonstration. Peripheral nerve palsy involves damage to a peripheral nerve, leading to weakness, decreased coordination, and sensory impairments such as numbness or tingling. In this case, William presents with reduced hand strength, impaired coordination, and sensory changes. These deficits impact his ability to complete daily tasks such as dressing, grooming, and feeding, as well as more complex tasks requiring fine motor control. Some example questions that I would ask as a part of an occupational profile interview. I could ask, can you tell me which daily activities are most difficult for you right now? I can also ask, how are your symptoms affecting your routine and your ability to take care of yourself at home? What has changed in your daily routine since you've had your nerve injury? What changes have you noticed in your strength, coordination, or sensation? And what are your main goals for therapy before returning home or returning to work? So for assessments, the first area that I would assess is upper extremity self-care tasks, such as grooming, dressing, and feeding, because these require fine motor coordination and grip strength. The second area that I would observe is functional hand use for school, work, or any home-related tasks, such as manipulating objects, which would require precision and hand coordination. For standardized assessments, I created a modified box and block test. It's kind of a classroom version that I can do with all the stuff I have here on campus. We're going to use a cardboard box divided into two sections, along with some small objects. I have some keys and some coins in here. And I'm going to bring in my sample patient, William. I'll come in the camera. So, William, I'm going to have you move these items one at a time from one side to the other. Use only your right hand, please, and try to move as many objects as you can as quickly as possible. If you drop one, that's fine. Just keep going. I'm going to give you 20 seconds. Do you have any questions?
No.
No? Okay. Give me a second. And begin. So as William completes the task, I'm observing coordination, speed, and her ability to grasp and release objects. I'm also noting compensatory strategies, such as using the table for supports. That's okay. Just pretend it didn't fall out. You keep going, yep. Oh. And stop. Perfect. This modified version still assesses manual dexterity. You can stay because I'm going to go into the next one. This modified version still assesses manual dexterity, which is directly impaired by peripheral nerve palsy and is appropriate for this classroom demonstration. Next, I'm going to do some manual muscle testing. I'm going to test her wrist flexion and extension. So what I want you to do, we're going to have to do like kind of a modified one here. Turn your body so that your wrist is hanging off the edge of the table with your arm out like this. Okay. So wrist goes down, wrist goes up. I'm gonna start your wrist right here, and I'm gonna push down on your wrist. Try to resist me. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. And then can you rotate your arm upwards like this? Do you have the range of motion? Sorry, we can kind of.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll bring the wrist down, bring the wrist up, and I'm doing this modified version so I can capture it on camera. So I'm gonna pull your wrist about halfway down. Let me go down a little further, start, and then push against me. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. The rationale for this test is that it helps identify specific muscle weaknesses that might be related to the nerve injury. For non-standardized assessments, I'm going to do some functional hand use task observations. First one, we're going to do just a basic paper manipulation. So I'm going to put this paper right here. What I'd like you to do is pick it up, fold it in half, and then tear it along the fold. Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay, go ahead. Not a speed thing, it's okay. It's not a speed thing, you can do like whatever pace you want.
Okay.
Yeah, these aren't speed related. And what I'm observing is coordination, bilateral hand use, and her overall control.
And you said?
Yep, and then just rip it in half along that.
Like this?
Yep. Oh, that's pretty good. Excellent. Perfect. Next, we're going to do what's called a small object task. All I'm gonna have you do is pick up these coins. I know there's some keys and stuff in here. I'll move the keys to the side. I want you to pick up the coins from inside this box And I want you to put them in this empty daily multivitamin bottle. Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay. You can begin, whatever pace you want. And I'm assessing fine motor precision, grasp patterns, and speed.
Okay.
Well done, perfect. Excellent. And then I have one more for you. We're gonna do a basic writing task. So pull this paper back, this pen here, thank you. And all I'm gonna have you do is write your name and a short sentence about anything you want on that paper. Do you have any questions?
No.
No, you can begin. And while she does this, I'm observing the way she grips the pen, I'm observing her endurance, and I'm observing her coordination. I knew you were gonna write that. That's so funny. Excellent. Thank you very much. So, you're free to go. Thank you for helping me. Okay, so the domains that we addressed with these assessments are for occupations, we assessed writing, task completion, performance skills, we assessed fine motor coordination, client factors, we were looking at strength, sensation, and endurance. And then for the context, we are doing this in a classroom environment. So in conclusion, William's peripheral nerve palsy impacts his strength, his coordination, and his sensation. The modified box and block test provides objective data on dexterity, while the functional, classroom-based assessments that we did allow for observation of real-world performance. Together, these assessments guide effective intervention planning. Thank you.